Hello everybody, today is June 6, 2024. I'm gonna go over some stocks that are catching my attention, and then I will let you go. Anyways, I've been day trading and swinging for quite a while already. I base my trading on the 1 day chart, and then I move down time frames towards the 1 minute, and that's how I make my decisions on how to enter positions. One of the things that I like to say on these videos is, and this is not financial advice, and just make your own decisions when you're picking a stock or any kind of investments. Do your own research and be able to face the risk when you play any names or when you decide to invest. Anyways, let's start. Some of the things that I want to mention today are some of my positions. I did buy some stocks or some calls and puts today, and then I'm also going to talk about some stocks that are interesting. Anyways, I'm starting with Chewy. What I like about Chewy is that it looks pretty extended. I'm just gonna keep an eye on this. I'm not gonna enter yet, but the other side looks completely. We're almost at 80 or over 80, I would say, and this momentum keeps going up. But I guess you have to question how sustainable this is. I'm putting this 25, 24 level of resistance, which goes back to a support area back in August of last year. Then we had a pretty choppy time with Chewy. So I'm gonna see and wait if we actually hit this resistance level and see if there's gonna be a pullback. But I do think that this is not gonna continue for too long. So I'm just gonna pay attention to this. It was actually a pretty good day for Chewy. Again, it was up 5.53%. Yesterday was 166. The day before was minus 13 or 0.13, and so there's still a little bit of momentum. We got a little more volume today than what we had the prior 3 days. So we'll see. Maybe we can continue this, and I would like to see that, because that means that the pullback will be a little more dramatic, and that is what I'm looking for, at least for this name. The next name is this guy right here. This is CORZ Scientific, another one that I think is overextended. This is even more extended than Chewy in this case, but we still have some pretty strong momentum here. Today actually went up almost 10%. So I'm just waiting for this to lose track and probably buy some puts in the next few days. Probably not this week. We're Thursday already. I'm just gonna wait until Monday or so and see how this behaves. But you can take a look at the MACD and the TSI and the RSI. They look pretty overextended. The RSI is at 86. So I'd like to see that. I'd like to see how this is gonna pull back, or it could also have a little bit of a cool down and then everything starts catching up. We'll see, but for now I'm just keeping an eye and paying attention to this. This one is next. Credo Technology Group Holding. What I like about this is another one that is overextended, but the difference here is that you are losing momentum on the move. Now, are we going to see a consolidation here, which is going to bring the MACD and the TSI, the RSI as well, into a more neutral level? That could be pretty possible as well. So I know that in this candle, since it was such a big move, we have a little bit of low liquidity, nothing too crazy, but I do think that it would be worth to keep an eye on this tomorrow and see if it has another red day, and maybe by then I will probably have some options, and let me take a look. I don't have that on my list right now anyways, but I might buy some puts on this one. Next one that I actually have a position on this one name. And this is Freshpet. You know, I wasn't looking at this name at all until I saw something quite interesting. I saw somebody on X being all excited about the fact that this looked like a potential, I guess, long position, which I thought was crazy because you have this this pattern right here that indicates you that is not actually, at least for what the pattern is giving you, this is a rising wedge. It indicates that there is a good chance for this to come down. What this guy on X, and I like his charts, but what he was indicating is like, you know, this is consolidating here. Well, in my opinion, that also tells you that it can go down in a pretty good way. So I did buy some puts early in the morning. Let's go back to the 1 minute. And yes, there's not a lot of volume on this, which is something I don't like. But I think I bought him somewhere in this candle right here. Yeah, around 7:30, somewhere around here. And then went down and all that. These options right now, put options, I have them at 9%. So it's not a lot. I'm not making a lot right now, but I think that we have room for 124 easily. Another thing that I guess this trader or whomever in X wasn't keeping or taking in consideration, and that's why I like to have these indicators here, is that the MACD already was pretty high, the TSI was losing momentum, the same with the MACD, and the RSI was already, you know, on the 70 level. So what made people think that this was a good option for calls or for going long? I really don't know. Again, his thesis was, look at this consolidation right here. Yeah, it could go both ways. So anyways, I would love to see this going down to 124, and then I made a decision based upon what I see on the AMAs and whatnot, if I think this will continue going down. So far this is paying off, and I like it very much. So that's what is happening with this. And I do have Palantir. Palantir had a pretty decent day today, 6.5%. I made a post this morning saying that probably by end of week or something like that, we could actually fill this gap and, you know, get to the 24 price point. I do think that 25 is totally possible. Unfortunately, I was looking at Palantir when we were back here on these candles in this consolidation, and I don't know why I didn't buy calls, because it was looking pretty good. I think I mentioned in one of my videos that I like to see this neutrality on these indicators, MACD and TSI, and the RSI was kind of neutral as well. So that to me is a good indication. And then on this day, which was Tuesday, we were already trying to go over the SMA 35, which is this line right here, and then obviously the next day it just went up. So, well, I didn't, I gave some alerts on this, but I didn't catch it myself, or I didn't buy calls myself. I really, to be honest, I have no idea why. Maybe because I was in Roblox and Shopify or something, but I'm not sure. Anyways, I didn't get that, but definitely there is still more room to go to 25. I might actually buy some calls tomorrow. Let me see what's the price of the calls. I might buy some calls, some August or end of July 26. They're not bad at all. So if I go to 25, they're 0.99 per call. So that is not bad at all. I wouldn't go to 26, but let's say I go to 25 or 24.5. That's $130 per call. That's not bad at all. and I think this guy's wrong. I don't know. I might buy some Palantir tomorrow. We'll see. I have some more positions that I might want to sell before I buy Palantir, but it looks pretty good. Another name that oh boy, I just saw this that I like is Square or Block. It is now over this resistance level. These two indicators look great. The RSI is looking good. The TSI, the MACD are looking good. I think this is a good option for calls or for going long. Keep an eye on this. We can keep moving up. I'm not sure if it's gonna go to 74, which is the next resistance level, but I guess you can argue that you can put a resistance level at 69.73 and right here on these candles. But this looks good. This really looks good, and it's something that I would like to buy. I'm just, as I was scrolling, this was my last I guess analysis, but look at this. Yesterday I've not been mentioning Uber. Look at this. So I've been talking about Uber for a while, and I think it was somewhere in these candles right here. So that was on May 23rd, 24th. What I was seeing here is a divergence that you see right here, and then you see the price bouncing on this support level, which turned out to be pretty stubborn. Then you also saw the EMAs, curling up at the same time as the rest of the indicators. That's a great thing going on. Now you have a little gap formed here, but it doesn't matter. I also mentioned that you can cover this gap within a day, which it actually happened today. So now I think my resistance level is this SMA 35, but if you cut this move right here, boy, I mean, you know, that would be pretty nice money. You're somewhere at 60, let's say 64, and you're selling at 68. That is good. You know, it's $4 a share, or you know, if you're buying contracts, then you're making much more money. So I wasn't planning to check on Uber today on the video, but here we are. And then I want to check or let you know a couple of entries that I had. So I mentioned already these guys right here. Where are you? Freshpet. This is already paying. And I also bought this morning Cava. I did put this trend line here yesterday just so I could see that maybe this actually is going to keep going up. But I did buy Cava actually yesterday, I think, not today, yesterday, because I woke up and I was like pretty green. Yeah, I bought Cava yesterday, and I think I mentioned that on the video yesterday as well. Well, it turned out that you know, it went down 7% or 7.6%. I am 87.69% up on this call, or calls. So that is pretty good. What I like about this, look at the volume right here, just going down, and now you have a spike on sells. So sellers are coming in. I think that 80 is my options are. Let me take a look. Yeah, I have 80 options that expire on July the 19th. So I think that's great. Look at these indicators right here. The MACD and the TSI are already crossing. The TSI is already on its way down. RSI is already cooling down. So we do have definitely momentum to go to 80. But I think, I could be wrong, but I think we're actually going to go down all the way to the SMA 35. So I'm very happy with how this played out, and I have one last option that I bought today, which is Credos. What I like about Credos is the same thing. You have this support level right here. It's breaking down. Now it's gonna go under the SMA right here. I'm sorry, the EMA. My next support level is the SMA 35. I don't have any other support. Maybe I can say maybe 19, but even 1997, even in that case, or 20, even in that case, I'm still going to be pretty green right now, because there's not a lot of liquidity on this stock. Check this out. It's not very liquid. My options are completely flat, but I'm okay with that. I got some puts, and they expire on July the 19th as well. So I think this is gonna be a nice trade as well. One thing that I have to, keep in mind is the lack of volume that a stock like this sometimes has. Not everybody knows about this type of stocks, so look, the volume was not the best, 562,000. The average volume for the last 30 days is 1.14 million. The market cap is pretty decent, so this is a stock that nobody or most people don't trade, but it has these rapid moves, and I like that. And this was pretty obvious also. You have this 1, 2, and then turn into this resistance at this point, then turn to support, broke down. I think this has a few more days, so I'm gonna keep trading that. I just noticed I didn't put SQ or block on my X page, so I think I'm gonna do it after I finish recording this video. So anyways, I gotta go. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye, or maybe Monday. Bye bye.